Hello everybody, welcome to a new video on CRM interview questions and answers from CareerRide. Well, CRM is a continuously evolving field with innovations in the fields of AI, automation and social media. And all these technological advancements definitely impact the way we interact with our customers also in our CRM initiatives. In today's video, we'll delve deeper into some important questions on topics like customer segmentation, churn rate, customer journey mapping, social CRM, omnichannel strategy, CRM matrix and KPIs, etc., while staying up to date with the latest trends in the field of CRM that impact the businesses. But here's the interesting part. We'll see all of this through the lens of data analytics, AI, and automation, the forces that are transforming every single industry today. So, whether you are an experienced professional or a fresh graduate just starting out your career, this video has insights to help all of you answer those CRM interview questions very effectively. Ready? Fantastic. Let's dive in. Okay, and here comes your question number 1. A company wants to segment its online customers. What are the different ways in which this can be done? A very important question if you want to get started with CRM in the field of e-commerce, which almost every company wants to do today. To answer this question, you can say, well, segmenting your customers in e-commerce business lets you tailor your strategies to appeal to a particular group, giving you an opportunity to provide a more personalized experience to them. This helps you improve the loyalty and conversion rate, both while making an optimum use of your resources. An e-commerce company can segment its customers on the basis of criteria like number 1, demographic factors and geographic location. This includes age, gender, location, and language preferences. The second one can be behavioral factors and engagement level with your platform. Basically, how customers interact with your platform. For example, what are their browsing patterns? How much time do they spend on pages? How frequently do they visit? Etc. The third way of categorization can be preferred channels of interaction. Whether your customers like to connect with you via emails, Instagram, Facebook, or mobile apps. This helps you decide on the right medium to communicate your new launches, offers, or any other communication to the customers. That is why this categorization is very, very important. The next one can be referral source. Whether your customers come to you through organic searches or inorganic medium. This lets you decide where to spend your marketing budget, for example. The fifth one can be abandonment behavior and cart value. If you understand why did a customer abandon the cart, you can work on your remarketing strategies to make them make that purchase. Probably you may want to incentivize them for making this particular purchase or any other thing. The next way of this categorization can be social media activity and the type of content they engage with. The information about the platform they spend their time on and the type of content they prefer to watch allows you to work on your content creation and marketing strategies and either create content for that particular platform or advertise on the right type of content. You may also work with that kind of influencers on that particular platform. That is the advantage of this kind of categorization. See, these are some of the ways to segment the customers for an e-commerce business. But doing this certainly lets you tailor your message, programs, and offerings. Now, the important thing to understand here is businesses have heavily gotten online. Hardly will you find a company that has only physical operations. So, as a candidate, it is imperative to understand the word of online business. If you ignore it, you are setting yourself up for a failure. Okay, now two of the most important functions of CRM are to improve the customer retention and decrease the churn rate. And our next question is about the churn rate. And the question is, how can CRM data help you in reducing the customer churn rate? To answer this question, first of all, let us understand what is customer churn rate. Customer churn rate is the rate at which customers stop doing business with a particular brand. So basically, we are talking about the attrition rate here. Analyzing the CRM data can help you in predicting the customers who are most likely to churn or discontinue engaging with your brand. The sooner you are able to identify such customers in the cycle, the more timely actions you can take to re-engage them. The data coming from CRM systems can help you predict a customer's decision much before even they decide. And this lets you take timely actions using number one, predictive analysis algorithms that take into account the historical behavior of the customer and the way they have been engaging with your brand lately. The second way can be behavioral analysis. That is the frequency of visits, time spent on your pages, the way they browse your platform, the type of queries they have, etc. All of these things throw signals. The third way can be feedback and surveys. The data coming via these surveys tells you a lot about the pain points of the customers, and you are able to improve the product or the service much before they decide to leave. The fourth way can be customer segmentation. This lets you work on your strategies, as we discussed, to retain the loyal and occasional shoppers. This segmentation lets you personalize the communication. And finally, the customer journey maps that you create let you specifically put your finger on the pain points of the customers that need an improvement. The key thing here is that the sooner you are able to identify all these things, the sooner can you intervene to smoothen the process and improve the product for the customers, which ultimately retains them. So, as you can see, a CRM system is not just about maintaining customer records and data. Rather, it can tremendously help you strategize if used properly. So, while answering this question, don't just talk about the traditional ways. Bring the role of technology into picture, because that is where the market and the CRM systems are heading, the way I just did in my answer. Fantastic. We just talked about customer journey mapping, and your next question could be about that. Let's see what the question is. Question number 3. What is customer journey mapping? How does it contribute in enhancing customer satisfaction and loyalty? Now, that's an important one. Pay attention. To answer this question, you can say, customer journey mapping is the visual representation of the experience a customer has with your brand or the company, right from the stage he gets aware of the brand till the post-purchase interactions and experiences he has with you. It helps you in understanding the customer's experience with your brand at each stage and touch points, and ultimately in improving this experience across all the channels. See, this is the age of internet, social media and gadgets, as all of us know. A customer may interact with your brand via different channels, and as a business, you need to provide him a good experience across all the channels. For example, I may get to know about your product through social media. I may go to a web store on my mobile phone to check out the details and authenticity. I may compare the prices on Amazon, and ultimately, I may buy the product from my nearby physical store. So you see how many touch points are involved here. As a business, you would want to ensure that the customer gets a good experience throughout the journey. And this experience has to be coherent and consistent across all these channels. This is possible only when you map this journey and understand customers' emotions during the process. And all of this happens because during the process of customer journey mapping, you are able to empathize with the customer, understanding their challenges and areas of concerns. Based on this understanding, you are able to personalize the solutions, adding a human touch to it. This makes your customer feel valued, and anticipating their problems even before they actually arise helps you proactively address them. So, as I see, customer journey mapping is not just a diagram that has to be created for the sake of creation. If used properly, it can be your biggest asset in getting you happy and loyal customers. So, do you see how I brought in the elements of empathy, personalization, and proactiveness while answering this question? These are important because if you are dealing with human beings, you can't ignore the emotions. And you have to put your finger on the exact emotion that you are trying to address while creating your strategy and content. I hope that was useful. Let's move on to our question number 4. And our question number 4 is, what do you know about omnichannel strategy in CRM? Okay, so first of all, let us understand, why is an omnichannel strategy required in the first place at all? So what has happened in the last few years is the number of touch points for the customers to engage with the company have increased significantly, as we just discussed. And they expect a seamless and consistent experience across all the channels. To meet these expectations of the customers, it is very important to have an omnichannel strategy. The most significant advantages of having an omnichannel strategy in place are: number 1, enhanced convenience to the customers, as they get the consistent experience across all the touch points. This increases their trust and loyalty in your business. The second thing is effortless transition, because the customers can switch from one platform without having to refill any information or losing the progress. For example, suppose a customer registers a complaint online and the system provides him an option to connect with the CRM executive. The call in this case will start from where the customer leaves the things online. He'll not have to explain everything again. This improves both efficiency and customer satisfaction. Then you also get a better insight into customer behavior through collection of information across different channels. An analysis of this information gives you an opportunity to personalize your offerings and improve the sales strategy also. And the biggest advantage you earn out of all this is improved customer loyalty, reducing the customer churn rate and sustained growth for the business, which is one of the prime goals of having a CRM in place. Now, this is the age of data and data analysis. So do expect a question on KPIs and CRM metrics that measure the performance of the whole system. If you don't prepare yourself to face such a question, you are setting yourself up for a failure. Be careful. Okay? And our question number 5 is, what are some key CRM metrics and KPIs that organizations should track to measure the success of their CRM initiatives? Now see, the CRM initiatives taken by a company consume efforts and money, both. To ensure that they are fruitful, it is important to measure some parameters. Some of such important parameters that you have to measure are: number 1, customer acquisition cost, which indicates how much it costs to acquire a new customer. A higher customer acquisition cost indicates the need to refine your marketing strategies. The second parameter is customer churn rate. Basically, what percentage of customers discontinue to engage with your business, as we just discussed some time back. A high churn rate indicates lack of customer satisfaction and retention. So this is where you have to pay your attention to. Okay. The third one is customer retention rate. As the name suggests, it is the percentage of customers you are able to retain over a specific period of time. It indicates the success of your CRM efforts. The next one is NPS, which is also called as Net Promoter Score. It measures how likely are your existing customers to recommend your products and services to other people. Because see, only a happy and satisfied customers would recommend your product to someone else. And that is what this score points to. The next one is average response time or first contact resolution rate. See, when you measure how quickly are the customers' problems solved, this says a lot about your service. A low average response time and a high first contact rate resolution indicates high efficiency of your customer staff, that is your customer support staff, and a high level of customer satisfaction also. The next one is upsell and cross-sell revenue, because one of the important tasks of CRM is also to upsell and cross-sell. A rise in this value also indicates that your CRM team is able to maximize the customer value. Then you have lead conversion rate and sales cycle length. A high rate of lead conversion rate and a shorter sales cycle suggest two things. The first one is the quality of leads you generate, because if the quality of leads is good, you'll be able to quickly turn them into the actual customers. So this conversion rate would itself go higher. Okay. The second one is the efficiency of your sales team in converting them into the real customers. If both of these things are high, it means the quality of your leads is really good. The next one is customer engagement. With your content and communication material being sent personally via emails, newsletters, or on social media to the customers, if the customers spend time on your material, it is a very clear indicator that your communication strategy is working effectively. And lastly, you have feedback and complaints coming in from the customers. If all the customer complaint registering systems are working well and still the number of complaints coming from the customers are falling, it indicates a positive impact of your CRM strategy. Now see, I understand this has become a little lengthy. If you feel the need, replay this much part of the video to get a proper hang of the answer. I'm sure that will help. Okay, now coming to the one that is absolutely essential in today's world, dominated by social media platforms. And the question is, what is social CRM? To answer this question, you can say, social media is no more a place where you connect with just family and friends or post your pictures. It has evolved into a place where individuals and businesses interact. And social CRM is a term that has emerged to describe this use of social media to connect with the customers and prospects. While social CRM started with a purpose to create better experience for customers and to build loyalty and advocacy, an effective use of social CRM can also be used for customer acquisition, enhancing customer service and improving customer retention, personalizing the connect you have with your existing and prospective customers by creating and sending out personalized content as per the segmentation. Then understanding the sentiment around your brand also becomes possible as you monitor mentions, reviews, and comments that the customers send out. Adapting your marketing strategies as per the need of your plan becomes easy. Then building brand loyalty and advocacy as the primary aim. Making data-backed decisions in your CRM system also becomes possible when you use social CRM, because you are able to collect the insights here. Okay, so I hope that was useful to you, and this question is an important one, a must pay attention to. Okay, and now coming to the final question of this video. What are some latest trends in the field of CRM? Now see, like any other field, CRM is also continuously evolving. These trends enhance the customer experience on one hand, and on the other hand, they help in growing the revenue also. Some of the latest trends that are on a rise in this domain are: number one, automation using AI. Businesses are increasingly using AI to analyze customer data, predict behaviors, and automate routine tasks. Using this integration, companies are able to improve upon their service consistently. Chatbots and virtual assistants are quickly becoming more popular in every industry, reducing human intervention every day. These assistants provide proactive and personalized assistance, improving response time, efficiency of the customer support, and revenue as a result of all this. If you see, for example, have you noticed how chatbots at banks predict your problems and give you these solutions these days? So this is an example of automation using AI. Then, do you see how we are moving towards hyper-personalization now? Using advanced data analytics, companies are able to deliver highly relevant content, offers, and recommendations based on a customer's interaction history. This fosters customers' loyalty on one hand and boosts sales on the other. Then, the use of mobile CRM apps empowers the customer relationship executives to serve a customer from anywhere. Then, we also see how data privacy and consent management is becoming more and more important, with proper laws in place. These laws promote transparency in data collection and its responsible usage also. And the last trend that I'm going to discuss for today that is getting very popular is voice and conversational interfaces. See, CRM is no more limited to text bots and human interactions. Chatbots are becoming increasingly popular in many industries, providing a more natural way for human beings to interact with automated businesses. These trends are shaping the future of CRM while influencing customer expectations also. The future is going to see more and more involvement of technology and automation in the field of CRM. Now, do you realize you can answer these questions so much in detail only if you have anticipated them and prepared your answers well in advance? Such things don't occur to anyone on the spot. They come only and only with preparation. So, that is why if you really want to stand out in your interview, it is very important to prepare yourself well in advance. So, with this, we come to the end of this video. If you found today's video useful, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends also. For more such videos that help you ace your interviews and achieve heights in your career, subscribe to the channel now. I'll see you very soon with a new one. Till then, bye-bye and take care.